So my thought is also same as Guru because I also selected the same and got the wrong one.
Me too.
Yes,
I got
yes.
the wrong
Me
one.
too. Me too. Then question.
I'm
Then
also
question.
same.
Same
Oh
here, same here.
man. Then.
Nagaraj.
Why,
Then.
like, I am unable to say why the correct answer is not the one which we selected.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
see, actually, first I selected third one, then after that I changed it to second one.
So
Okay.
in 20, so what I think is like in question number 24, it is an first of all it is an agile question and it is in planning phase. So basically it is talking about the sprint planning. So
Mm,
in planning phase we will be like the PO, the Scrum Master and the
mm,
development
mm,
team will be discussing about the user story, the definition of done, all those things are up to date or not. So why this is not the correct one? Why are we going to
mm,
say like arrange for a deliverable evaluation? So if that is
mm,
the case, then why not go with the first one that the product owner signs off for all the user stories?
Okay, let me also read the question along with you. A project manager is working with an agile team on project delivery. Okay, agile team on project delivery. Very good. While planning, what should the team focus on to ensure the project objectives are met? Project objectives are met. From where we get these objectives? When the contract signed, there'll be objectives. Project charter created, objectives can be there. Business case will have objectives. And there is a conversation happening. How do you conclude this is completed? Very good. Project managers working with an agile team. When you say agile team, I would say that it's a nice open topic. Be a bit careful on leading agile question also. Agile doesn't mean straight away you should not go to Scrum only. Okay, agile could be Scrum, Kanban, extreme programming, or any other hybrid model also. So don't directly go for product owner, Scrum Master, nowhere mentioned here. Okay, be a bit careful on it. Not here, but every question when you read in exam hall, agile means is a broad terminology. There are agile teams without Scrum Master. There are agile teams without product owner also can exist. So don't conclude straight away. Okay, that's just for information because I heard a Scrum Master product owner discussed here. Don't directly go for it. It's one of the choice. Let's see the answers one by one. Verify that the product owner signs off on all user stories. Okay, we are talking about objectives of the project. I don't want to talk at the user story level because if I want to divide a project, I will talk by release. I will talk by epics if I want to. I can talk by features if I want to. But usually when they talk objectives at the planning level, they will not talk at the user story level. Is this true? If some of you working in Agile, is this true?
Yes. Yeah, this is true.
They don't talk at,
Whatever you mm, whatever you
so
said till now, so the correct answer I got it now.
they don't talk at the user story. They'll talk
Mm,
at the release level. Release one to be done, release two to be done, epic level to be done. They don't involve the role-based people right now. Okay.
correct.
Then let's go to second one. Arrange for a deliverable evaluation as a final quality assurance checkpoint. This is a bit a tricky answer. If I'm sitting in an agile team in my company, will they do this? Many people have a question. But let's park this answer, but let's read the answer one more time. Arrange for a deliverable evaluation. When they say deliverable evaluation, this could be for a plan-driven project or a change-driven project. It is applicable for both. Shri, what do you mean by deliverable evaluation, man? There is a go, no-go team. There is a quality assurance team in every company. Naming could change. If I go to manufacturing, if I go to automobile, if I go to construction, explicitly they have a team called a QA team. They will check and say go, no go, or can be contract be closed. When you come to agile team, still you can have a QA team, no one going to object you. But here, I will not be more interested on second part of the answer. The first part of answer will be more interested. Arrange for deliverable evaluation. That part I'll be interested. Okay, let me park that. Don't want to go to the answer. Let's go further down. Organize workshops with the business stakeholders and project team. These workshops can help to get the requirement. not while completing. So I will not go for that answer also. We will park it out, close it out. So A goes out, C goes out straight away while reading it. Elimination technique, 2 gone. Let's keep B and come back to last one. Verify that each user story has a definition of done, which is a right thought process. Each user story has a definition of done. DOD should be there. But now the question is about objectives getting completed. So we will not talk at the story level again. Even though A is good, even though D is good, when I talk at objective level, I don't want to go at the user story level. Also, again, I'll repeat it. The moment they say agile, let us not pre-assume Scrum Master, product owner, user story, daily stand-up, daily sprint. These all terms are very popular, highly used. That doesn't mean all the agile teams are doing that. There are many agile teams don't create a user story at all. They may have tickets. They follow a ticketing system. Imagine you have a Kanban board. In Kanban board, they call as a task. They call as a tickets. Each tickets and tasks keep coming in. They complete all the tasks. Then the whole project will be closed. So I don't want to pre-assume certain things which I follow every day or I hear in the market. Because PMP is so broad, they will talk agile and they will tell Scrum. They even tell non-Scrum. So be bit careful on the examination point of view. So if I ignore A gone, D gone, obviously I'm targeted towards B. But B is confusing to us. Why I should choose a B? Because as a QA is a term I heard only in a plan-driven project. Why should I talk about it now? Let us read some justification to see understanding on it. Okay, can you scroll down a little bit? Let me read the answer justification also. Arrange for a deliverable evaluation as a final quality assurance checkpoint. I think checkpoint is important there. In a project environment, there should be a clear and documented validation criteria that should be met before the project closure. The project manager should plan and arrange for deliverable evaluation to ensure objectives are met. Very good. It's even though it is talking very high level, every project when they sign the project, whether plan driven or a change driven, whether agile, non agile, whether a software, automobile, or a construction. First thing they will tell that when the project is getting completed, what all objectives should be met, A, B, C, D, it will be written down in a document. When they write this document, they'll also write transition, project transition document. How the knowledge transfer, work will be handover, these all they'll write it down. And from there, the quality assurance team will involve to say that, did we met all the quality parameters? See, what is the quality? As per PMI term, quality means meeting requirements. If anyone remember from the class, quality means meeting requirements, which means we have to cover what they asked for. So this assurance department can check all the checkpoints and tell that every process is followed. This project is good to go. It can be signed off, and that can happen there. Shri, can I replace some other answer in the B? Yes, you can replace. It can tell something else also. Shri, can this be UAT accepted by the customer? Can that be an answer? Possible, isn't it? FAT fully agreed by the customer. Possible. You can tell a DOD for a project. Can I have a DOD for a project? Yes, you can. Can I have a DOD for a release? Yes, you can. But those answers are not here. So answer is they're trying to see, are you seeing from the user story perspective or are you seeing at the project level perspective? That's what they want to understand from this question. I'll stop here. Let's see if someone else has a different views here. Different viewpoints.
To get okay. To get the overall project deliverables accountable for, we must ensure that each user story should have should be passing the definition of done. So
That is
right.
possible.
So that is why I chose the last one, that each
Possible.
one, my
Each
word
one.
was that each one will have a definition of done, then only the overall objective will get achieved.
By having DOD alone, you will get achieved. Having DOD is nice,
Okay.
But just by defining DOD, you are sure everything will be completed?
Acceptance criteria.
See, verify that each user story as a DOD. DOD should be that. DOD means what? A definition of done. A user story, when you say definition of done, it should have been tested. It should have been documented. It should have been properly transferred. This is all DOD. By only defining DOD, how can I assure to my customer my project is meeting all the stuff? Someone has to check it, right? Someone has to, it could be a DOR and then DOD could be there, nice. But how do you confirm it's all completed? Someone has to evaluate it. Like a UAT kind of thing should have happened, right? Yeah, that's where it is hitting. But rather doing it the story level, usually, I'm telling you, usually for the project, even though stories are nice, collection of stories become a feature. Collection of features become a capability or epics. Collection of epics can become a release. So usually when they talk project objectives, they will talk at release, epics, MVP, that level. So they don't want to go to the story level and write it in the document and explain that, because that story will not even be ready when you write the objectives. When you write the objectives, you will talk in American Express Bank, the loan system should have been AI implemented. So AI should be able to address 1,000 people at a shot. Maybe that will be an objective. Objective means 1 line, 2 line statement with some information. They will say, yeah, it is met.
You can see that
Below
it's
that, you will get number of stories, right? I cannot write everything in the objective.
Yeah, I guess the keyword here is being perceived as while planning, and then that's the reason most of us are actually relating the DOD as the answer here, because that's a crucial part in the planning. And I think this is something that's been actually a future state that should be validated post delivery, and makes sense now. Yeah.
Yeah. But still, by planning, do we have all the user story there with us for the whole project?
No, not really.
It's going to be a bit tricky, right? That also gets tricky. I'm not saying DOD is not bad. DOD is nice. It's important in a document. I'm not denying that. But for an agile project, that too at every story level at the planning stage, I think it's too ambitious. We are doing something there, right? So I plan to imagine 35 user stories. When the project is moving, it could even turn to 37. It could even go to 40. So we are not sure for it. Rather, when I look at from the delivery evaluation from the QA perspective, it's going to give me go, no go for the project itself. But is it the best answer? I will not say yes for this, because there could be different answers also. But in this question, that's an answer close to what we want. Yeah.